Day 28, day 28, Sonora, Kentucky, and I'm actually doing this video log underneath a tank. It's cool. Day 28. Use what you got. You know, I see it happening a lot in everywhere. You know, it's like we're always waiting for like the right thing to happen, or the right person, or the right people, or the right movement, or the right moment, and it's like, we have everything in front of us, yet we still don't take that action, you know, and I'm guilty of it too, you know, for a long time. I was always waiting for this to happen, for that to happen, and I never took that action that I wanted to take, you know, like, I've always had this dream of affecting people and impacting people in a positive way, you know, I've always held that, yet I was always waiting for something. Yeah, I mean, the Occupy movement, I was waiting for that. At the same time, I could have started this a long time ago, you know? Like, I know that I could have taken more action. That's what I mean, a lot earlier, you know? And, you know, use what I got in front of me, you know? It's such a powerful thing just to say, you know what, everything that I need is right here, right now, and I don't need anything else more, you know? And, it's something to really think about, you know? It's like, if everything's right here and right now, then I don't need to wait until next month or next year, or have enough people, or have the right people. It's like, everyone that's here is here. And we're gonna do it over here because the phone's getting a little wet. But everyone that's here is here, you know? So that means that I don't need to keep waiting, you know? And it's very comforting to know that, you know, really. And, you know, I think with this whole movement, you know, it hasn't been pretty. You know, it hasn't been the prettiest thing ever. You know, it's like everyone's seen our flaws, everyone's seen our mistakes, and, you know, we're not doing things right, you know, and everything like that. And it's not pretty what we're doing, yet it's not, I don't think it's supposed to be. You know, it's got to be messy, it's got to be dirty sometimes, you know? And I like that, you know, because it's kind of like on the edge, you know, it's not cookie cutter anymore, you know, because we don't know what we're doing, but we trust in it. It's getting a little messy, and I think that's important. It really sets the stage for us to keep this ball rolling. You know, I don't really know what's going to happen at the end of all this. I just know that I'm supposed to do these video logs. I know I'm supposed to document and remain accountable for the actions that I'm taking today, you know? Because I know that this is preparation, yeah, absolutely. At the same time, there's more to it. I feel like this is a platform. You know, a platform for us to springboard off into what we really need to be doing, you know, and that's taking direct action. You know, let's get up, stand up, and do something about it, you know, and it's, you know, I think what I'm realizing so far, you know, day 28 here in Sonora, truth hurts, you know, and it takes a lot of work, and it's not going to come easy, and it's not quick, it's not fast sometimes, you know, sometimes it is. And other times it's not. So if it's not, that means I really have to work for it. You know, I really have to be persistent and push. You know, and I think that's what it's been like for the past couple of days. You know, just pushing, because I believe in this, and there's others that believe in this as well. And there's so many supporters out around this whole world that support this, that are being patient too. You know, and you know it's community, you know, it's all about the community, I think, you know. We were in Sonora, we were in a little, I think it was Bonneville coming into Sonora, and or Bonneville or Upton or somewhere like that. And we met a guy, and, you know, him and his buddy were asking questions about us and everything like that. We saw him about twice, and the second time we saw him at a store, the third time we saw him at a store actually, saw him 2 times, the third time we saw him at the store. And it was funny because one of the guys, his mom, works at the store, you know, and everyone's goofing around, everyone's having fun, and I thought that was cool. I'm getting soaked right now. But I thought that was cool because it was like, community is about that. It's about poking fun at each other. It's the antics, you know, it's about having fun. And I really think that if we're having fun doing what we're doing, you know, with our friends and family, if we're having fun doing what we're doing, then, you know, we're more inclined to change the world, you know. It's like, if we're upset and beat up and tired and stressed, you know, there's no room for, like, excitement and enthusiasm, you know, and it's like, I was always taught that you're either on this side of the scale or this side of the scale. You know, it's like, what side of the scale do I want to be on? Do I want to be on the stressed out side, or do I want to be an enthusiastic, you know, open-minded side, you know, and it's a choice that we all have to make, and the choice that I make today is I want to be enthusiastic, you know, and I think with a lot of people that I've met so far, coming through, like really walking through real America here, is that people respect when they're respected, you know? And everyone that we come across, we make sure that we give them the utmost respect. You know, we listen, we learn, we talk, we interact, we poke questions, we ask questions, you know, we poke holes in their arguments. We listen, we learn, you know, and it really comes down to respect. And I mean in a sense of where I'll offer it first, you know? Even if they don't look like they deserve it, I'll offer it first. Because who am I to say that they don't deserve it, you know? I'll put that hand out first, you know? And believe it or not, every time I put that hand out, they reach back in kind, you know? And I think, you know, I remember I was applying for a job, and my little brother told me this. He was like, I was applying for a job at one of the top restaurant in Atlanta. And I had never worked in a restaurant before prior to that. Like, I worked for a restaurant for 2 months. And I learned the basics, you know? And then I applied for the #1 restaurant in Atlanta, and I went in there with my best foot forward, you know? And they hired me. And I was talking to my little brother afterwards, and he was like, you know, probably because you stepped in there with your best foot forward, you respected them, they came and responded with their best foot forward, you know, and respected me. You know, and I thought that was cool, because if we did a little bit more of that, you know, we could get so much further. Instead of just picking out all the faults and judging people on if they're able to be respected or not. You know, it's like, let's just respect folks, you know? Because we'll be respected in kind. Day 28, Sonora, Kentucky. I'm getting wet. I'm underneath a tank. It's cool. And we're doing this. We are. Love you guys. Bye.